Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Asajjada Dukkhatmaka अहंकारादिभ्यः विलक्षणतया नातिकुल्येन सत्यज्ञानानन्दरूपेण अंचति प्रकाशते इति प्रत्यक् आत्मानुभव सिद्धि सम्यक् भूयात्. Whenever we go through experience, we have three options where we focus our attention. Normally, we focus our attention on the objective world, and this is where we go away from ourselves. See? About this, once I conducted one experiment in Delhi. There was a good friend of mine, he is a police officer, and yet he is good. So, he came to meet me. Swamiji, I am very busy, I am unable to come for your satsang. Give me some homework for 1 year. Next year you will come, give me homework. So I can work on it. See? So I told him, close the door, switch off the light. He did it. I said, now tell, what are you seeing? He said, nothing, darkness. I said, listen, I am taking your examination. Don't be dumb in answering the questions. Think twice before you speak. Again, what are you seeing? Nothing, Swamiji, only darkness. First fail. Eyes cannot see darkness. Eyes can function only in light. How can you say I can see darkness? Okay. Second examination. Switch on the light. Now tell me, what are you seeing? He said, I am seeing you, the contents in this room, your laptop, your shoes, water bottle, bed, fan. I said, go ahead. All these things, what more? I said, I am seeing something more. Tell now. No, I don't think anything more than this. I said, I am seeing the light also. Without the light, can you see all these things? Second failure. Then, is this all? Yes, this is all. I said, no, I am still seeing something more than this. He said, now you are pulling my leg. I said, no, there is one more thing that I am seeing. What is that? Electricity. If there is no electricity, can there be the light? If there is no light, can there be the contents known? If there is no vision. So what was happening? The contents of the room became so prominent that the light was forgotten. See, is it not our story? The colors and forms become so prominent that we forget about vision. But without vision, can we see? Without the mind, can the sense organs function? Without the life, can you have any functional possibility? So that which is expressing through, in and through all the conditionings is the ultimate truth. Now see, Eyes can see colors and forms, they cannot see the eyes. See? Mind can see the eyes or sense organs cannot see the mind. Intellect can see the modifications of the mind cannot see the wisdom. Life can illuminate the eye cannot illuminate the life. The more you become subjective in your understanding, then this will be understood. Asat jada dukkhatmaka ahankaradibhyaha vilakshanataya. Vilakshana is of contrary nature. Lakshana is nature. Vilakshana, opposite nature. Vilakshanataya. Now those who cannot hear suffer. May be happy, who knows. So, asat jada dukkhatmaka ahankaradibhyaha vilakshanataya pratikullena, and it is pratikula, the contrary, pratikullena satya jnanananda rupena. So, what is the reality? It is not asat, it is not jada, it is not dukkha rupa. Therefore, satya jnananda rupena anchati prakashate. The truth is exactly contrary to what is our normal experience. Normal experience is asat, jada, dukkha, three. And what are we? We are satyam jnana ananda rupena prakashate iti pratyagatma anubhava siddhi bhuyat. Therefore, attention is on the worldly objects, we are far away from ourselves. Attention is on the experiences of the object, still we are far away from ourselves. If attention is on I, the experiencer, then also we are far away from our own being. When the experiences are happening and experiencer is not born, then we have reached our essential nature. So 4 factors. Object of experience, experience of the object, experiencer of the object, and that experience where the Triputi does not get formulated, that experiencer less experience, may that be established. See? So, samyak bhuyat. Continuing further. Paschat bhasamanasya jadasya prathamatāh bhasamanam chaitanyameva vastavam swarupam iti nishchitya jadam upeksha chinmatrameva chittam nirantaram samyak bhuyat. Paschat bhasamanasya jadasya prathamatāh chaitanyameva bhasamanam. Before the inert world is illuminated, before that there has to be the illuminator, which is Chaitanya Matra. And therefore, Chaitanya meva vastavam sarupam. This is our essential nature. So if the colors and forms are removed, no loss or gain to the eyes. If faculties are closed, no loss and gain to the mind. If the mind is quietened, no loss or gain to the intellect. Whether the intellect is manifest as in waking or unmanifest as in deep sleep, there is no loss to the Chetana, the principle of life. When the Chetana departs, it is the bulb which has become fused. Nothing has happened to the light. When one bulb becomes fused, means what? The ability of the bulb to allow the expression of the electricity as light, that ability has fallen. In the same manner, in place of bulb, keep yourself. And in that bulb, the consciousness has to express as life. But the faculty or the functioning ability of the body has failed, then nothing is lost. When a bulb becomes fused, will it lose its weight? When the light is on, is something added? So what is the light? Exactly in the same way, in place of the light, keep the life. See, friends. And this life is also meaningless unless life expresses as mind. Then only the personality is born. Like in case of coma, the life is there, but the I, buddhi, is not born. And therefore, a comatose person never suffers in life. It is those who are paying the bill, they suffer. Therefore, friends, so Chaitanyameva Vastavam Sarupaniti Nishchitya Jadam Upeksha Chinmatrameva Chittam Nirantaram Samyak Bhuyat. In one of the texts, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Chittam Chitcha Vijaniya Takara Rahitam Yada Takaro Vishaya Dhyasa Japa Ragau Yathamanam. Chitta is chit if the takara is removed. Takara, the takara is removed, meaning objectivity is dropped. What J. Krishnamurti used to mention is objectless awareness. See? That is our essential nature. So, Jadam Upeksha Chinmatrameva Chittam Nirantaram Samyak Bhuyat. Friends, these are so simple things. Nasi buddhi ayuktasya, nacha yuktasya bhavana, nacha bhavayata shanti, ashantasya pudasukham. All spiritual practice is only bhavana pradhan. Jaki rahi bhavana jaisi, Prabhu Murat ki na dekhi taisi. Object is the same, a woman, an object. When the father looks at that lady, he is seeing the daughter. When the child is looking at the same lady, he is seeing a mother. When the husband is looking at the same lady, he is seeing the wife. Where are these three? So our whole life is bhavana pradhan. So we are only doing this bhavana. I am most unfortunate. Definitely, you are the most miserable person. It is your bhavana. We can only support you. See? So, I am body. It is only bhavana. So, if we are only doing this bhavana, that I am body, I am happy, I am miserable, why not do this bhavana? I am divine. Try. As is our mind, so is our experience. Therefore, Jadam Upeksha Chinmatrameva Chittam Nirantaram Samyak Bhuyat. Again and again, we have to work on this. Nobody can help us, my friends. Please remember this thing. This was 37, 38. पश्चात् भासमानस्य जडस्य प्रथमतः भासमानं चैतन्यमेव वास्तवं स्वरूपमिति निश्चित्य जडमुपेक्ष्य चिन्मात्रमेव चित्तं निरन्तरं सम्यक् भूयात्. See, there are two currents of electricity, cathode and anode. When these two currents are connected by a bulb, then the light happens. So, you require two wires, okay? One wire with this electricity, other, take any one, that wire you bring. Will it happen? In the same manner, the person who is seeing and object that is seen, in both of them, the consciousness is 100% present. See? Drishya avachinna chaitanya and drashtu avachinna chaitanya. When they become united, when they touch each other, the knowledge happens. Meaning what? In the drishya, in the objective world, also consciousness is, but it is unmanifest. And the one who is seeing, there the consciousness is manifest. So unmanifest consciousness of the inert world or object and the manifest consciousness of the knower, the experiencer, when these come together, the difference between manifest and unmanifest is bridged, and as a result the knowledge happens. And therefore in the jada also consciousness is, but it is unmanifest. This is the meaning. See friends, I gave you the example of the fire and water and the wood. The fire has got both light and heat, but water can express only the heat part. Does it mean that fire which was heating the water has no light? Fire is only one. When the same fire is applied to the wood, it has both the aspect light and heat. So where is the problem? Problem is in the conditioning where the fire is manifesting in the same manner. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma is common for the objective world and the subjective experiencer. The difference is only in the ability and inability of the consciousness to express as sentiency or inertness. If this is known, accepted, will we be disrespecting the statues, the vigraha? No. Because in that vigraha also, it is the same Narayana, and the one who is worshipping the vigraha is also the same Narayana. And therefore it is, we are worshipping ourselves. There, the knower known difference has disappeared. Therefore, Paschat Bhasamanasya Jadasya Prasamataha Bhasamanam Chaitanyameva Vastavam. First it is the Chaitanyam Eva, this inert world. Vastavam Swarupam iti Nishtitya Jadam Upeksha. Now see this bhavana, how important it is. We have this bhavana, how? I can give one more example. I was in Bits Pilani many years before, used to go there. And there is a very beautiful temple of Mother Saraswati. Extremely beautiful temple. Now it belongs to Birla, so there is no dearth of money. Everything was in extremely beautiful marble, right from the first step up to the Vigraha. So when I was walking, so nice, so smooth, so beautiful, that's it. But when I reached in front of Saraswati Mata, all description disappeared, and then what is the reason? In that Vigraha, there was a bhavana that this is Mother Goddess. But it is the same material. The pillars are made out of the same marble, the flooring is made out of the same marble, the various designs are made out of the same marble, but there our mind does not see the divine because we are overpowered by the names and the forms. See? So in that marble, the goddess Saraswati was hidden, unmanifest. But in that one particular piece of marble, where the unmanifest Saraswati became manifest by whatever technique, and therefore we have forgotten the marble and we have experienced the Saraswati Devi in the same manner. When we transcend the names and the forms. What remains is Paramatma. Therefore, Jadam Upeksha Chidmatrameva Chittam Nirantaram Samyak Bhuyat. Now, what is the criteria that this is happening to us? Whether we are going in the right direction or not. Only one symptom. And that symptom is very simple. Freedom from desires. My friends, if you catch this basic Arjuna's question, Atha kena prayuktoyam papam jarati purushaha anichannapi vashtre baladivani yojita. Under whose compelling insistence, although unwilling, a person goes the wrong way. In reply, Bhagavan says, Kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhava. It is desire alias anger, born out of rajoguna. And what do they do? Desire, kama is maha ashanaha. Maha ashana means his hunger can never be satiated. And krodha, anger, is maha papma. When somebody is under the spell of anger, in that anger one may do anything. And therefore, Vidya enam iha vairinam. Therefore, know that the anger, the desire, alias anger, they are not two, they are the same. So, this desire, alias anger, Vidya enam vairinam iha, they are our real enemies. Enemies are not outside, they are our enemies. Then what is to be done with the enemy? Love? No, kill them. Forget about forgiving. Enemies should be killed. But then where are they? They are Indriyani Manobuddhi Asya Adhisthana Uchyate. The Kama Krodha, they are living first in the sense organs. I want that only, or else I will not take it. After your desires with reference to sense organs are completed, then that desire virus migrates in the mind. When it goes in the mind, we become sentimental. We start blackmailing the people. I am not going to tell you. You have insulted me. No, please come because of you. The desire has entered the mind. And after the mind is conquered, the desire enters the intellect. Then what happens? We want constant recognition. See, those persons where their desire has entered their intellect, to such a person if you go and talk, Babuji, how are you? Still alive? Maro. Have you taken your food? If somebody throws pieces, I eat. Meaning, I am not recognized in this house. See friends, those who demand recognition, that is the strongest ego. How many times we told you, real spiritual practice is, we are commoner than the commonest. No specificity, common. Therefore, Jadam Upeksha, give up all these Jada Vastu and Chinmatrameva Chittam Nirantaram Kuryat. We constantly work on this. That there is nothing in this world, we don't want to prove anything to anybody, we don't want to achieve anything, etc., etc. Now we come in the next one, 39. Sarvani vaitani prajnanasya namadeyani bhavanti. Iti vakena dehendriyadi sakshi rupam. Yat prajnanam tvam padartha rupam nirnitam. Tadeva esha brahma. इत्यादि वाक्येन जगत् कारणतया निर्णीतं परं ब्रह्म न च अनयोः ईषत् अपि भेदः अस्ति। ऐतरेय महावाक्य ज्ञान सिद्धिः निरंतरं भूयात्। See, there are, for our understanding it is said, but this is not ultimate. What is said for our understanding? That there are 4 Mahavakyas. One from each Veda borrowed. Prajnanam Brahma, Tattvamasi, Ayam Atma Brahma and Aham Brahmasmi. 4 of them. Prajnanam Brahma is, if we can use the word, it is Brahma defined. Prajnanam Brahma. We know Jnanam. Jnanam in Shiva Sutra, very another beautiful text, study that. In Shiva Sutra it is said, Jnanam bandhaha, knowledge is bondage. When I was studying something, this Amritanubhav of Santa Gyaneshwar, and there this particular thought came, knowledge is bondage. And I was completely shaken. Because all that we have been studying in Vedanta is Rute Jnana Anna Mukti, without knowledge liberation is not possible. And there that great master writes that knowledge is bondage. I was completely paralyzed. What? And it kept me troubling for days together. And once I happened to go to Nityananda Baba in Ganeshpuri, and there one German lady, she came with a gift. She said, I don't know what to give you. This book I have brought for you. So I opened it, saw. It was Shiva Sutra. And I just opened randomly. And there this sutra came. Jnanam bandhaha, knowledge is bondage. And I was in the 7th heaven, found out knowledge is bondage. Which knowledge? That knowledge where objectivity is prominent, that knowledge is bondage. That knowledge where objectivity is absent is liberation. Not recognizing this subtle point. What is our understanding? Oh, I sat for meditation and Krishna came and went. But Swamiji, afterwards he never came. Why? He got bored of it. Last time when I sat for meditation, there was a light. But after that, never the light came. What is the reason? Bulb fuse. Change the bulb. Once somebody approached Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi and he said, I can talk to Bhagwan Krishna as I am talking to you. So Bhagwan told him, our mind can create anything. In the dream, who is helping us to create the dream world? Nobody. Mind is the efficient cause, mind is the material cause. Everything is mind. When our mind can create the whole dream, the same mind also creates. I was sitting for meditation, Krishna, 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 Krishna came. And then he went away. Remember one thing, any experience which comes and goes is a trick of the mind. That which has never come, that which never goes, is the truth. All these siddhis, they are the obstacles on the path of evolution. We get entangled in that. See? That is one of the reasons you must have seen. I don't ask anybody here. Is somebody able to sing? All of you will jump and come on the stage. I know that. But here we are not come for tabla peti. And those who are too much involved in bhajan kirtan, you take away the harmonium from them and gone. Know what to do with it. See friends, Bhagwan Shankaracharya says, Veena Vadana Saundaryam Bhuktaye, Natu Bhuktaye. It is bhoga, it is not the yoga. Have all of that, but let us not mistake it. That because I can sing very well, therefore God will come to me. No. Mirabai did not sing for anybody. She sang only for Bhagwan and merged in him. See? Therefore, Sarvani etani prajnanasya namadheyani bhavanti. This prajnanam Brahma is the definition. Everything is the Parabrahma Paramatma. What is that? Dehendriyadi sakshi rupam yat prajnanam tvam padartha rupam nirmitam. That which is illuminator of body, etc. That is the meaning of the prajnanam tvam padartha. See, there are three padartha. Padartha is not object. Pada and artha. Tat tvamasi in Mahavakya. Tat tvam asi. These are the three words. So, the meaning of the tvam in the tat tvamasi Mahavakya is prajnanam. Nirnitam tadeva esha Brahma. And that is the Brahman. That means you are divine. Tvam pada is esha Brahma. Iti vakyena jagat karanataya nirnitam Brahma. And similarly, that which has created this whole world, that is Brahman. And therefore, nacha anayoho ishatapi bhedaha asti. Therefore, there is no division between the knower and the known. Both of them are one and the same. Vision is the knower and objects of colors and form are the known. They are nothing but vision is the cause, colors and forms are the effects. Cause is attributeless, effects are with attributes. Effects are many, cause is one. Therefore, Bhagavan Ramana says, Ekachintanat nashametyada. See? Pranabandhanat liyate manaha, ekachintanat nashametyada. When we are doing pranayama, etc., yes, mind will remain cool. But how it is? Jalapakshavat rodha sadhanam. For some time, not all the time. Then ekachintanat. Now engage yourself in contemplating on one. Okay, on one. I have got one son. I think I should go in for second. Hare Rama Rama. The absolute one, not the relative one. See? So, objects are many. Out of that, take one object. Sound. Sounds are many. Take one object. Silence. Ekachintana. When you come to silence, you halt. The gati, the movement stops. Because wherever it is finite, there is a movement, there is a gati. Infinite, there is no gati, no movement. All the four elements are moving constantly. Space doesn't move. In the same manner, colors and forms are constantly changing. Vision doesn't change. Joy and sorrows come and go. Mind is the same. Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi, they come and go. We are the same. That unchanging substratum has to be distinctly recognized. Therefore, yat त्वं पदार्थ निर्णितं ब्रह्म इत्यादि वाक्येन जगत् कारणतया निर्णितं परं ब्रह्म न च अनयोः ईषत् अपि भेदः अस्ति. Therefore, between these two, the experiencer and experienced, there is not an iota of difference. Iti aitareya mahavakya jnana siddhi nirantaram bhuyat. This is what comes in the Aitareya Upanishad, that let this be fully established. So Prajnanam Brahma is the definition. Then Tattvamasi is the Upadesha Vakya. You are that Tattvamasi. And then the third thing, like Tattvamasi, in the Kundalini Marga, there is also a Mahavakya. And it is Soham. So Soham is a statement. It is a mantra. Can you imagine somebody naming his child, hey, Om Namah Shivaya, please come. What is Om Namah Shivaya, please come? No. That is my son's name. Om Namah Shivaya, please come. Mantra is for manana trayate. We have to reflect on it. Similarly, Soham is a mantra. But instead of reflecting on that, they give the name to the child. Soham, please come. All dumb people. Narayana's creation. Continuing further. Yataha sarvatra avasthitam prajnanam brahma. Ataha mai avasthitam prajnanam brahma. Prajnanatva avisheshat iti aitareya mahavakyochita jiva brahmaikya jnana siddhihi nirantaram bhuyat. Now when it is said yataha, because sarvatra avasthitam prajnanam brahma, so that it is everywhere, that means what? It is beyond the scope of the time, space and object. That Brahman is Prajnanam Brahma. Ataha mayapi avasthitam. Therefore, I am also included in that. This is one of the biggest problem for most of the seekers. We think of God. God is all pervading except me. No, you are included in that. See, next time you come out of your dream, that time instead of getting frustrated, work out. Who has experienced the dream? The dreamer experienced the dream. And when the dream is over, then we talk about, oh, I had a very bad dream. Who has the dream? The waker has the dream? Think. So when I say, I had bad dream, the one who is saying I had bad dream, he was in the dream, but he was not a dreamer. Be subjective, friends. Therefore, this example also I gave you. Work on it. I had good sleep, but in between there were bad dreams. Who can make this statement? This is Mahavakya, double Mahavakya. Who can make this statement? Waker cannot make. He was not in the deep sleep. Dreamer cannot make. He was not in the deep sleep. The deep sleeper also cannot make this statement because he was in sleep. How can he make a statement? Then the one who was in the deep sleep but was not sleeping, the one who was in the dream but never became a dreamer, the one who is in the waking but has not become a waker, he makes this statement. Apro? This is that. So, yataha Sarvatra avasthitam prajnanam Brahma, ataha maya api avasthitam. So I am not excluded of the Brahman. No, you are a papi. No entry in Brahman. See, friends, in the dream we see all good things, bad things. Suppose we see Bhagavan Krishna, very good. But if we happen to see the filth, the Sukha Kachra, Gila Kachra truck going, and it so happened that something happened and the whole Sukha Gila Kachra fell on you in dreaming. So that Krishna which you saw in the dream and the Sukha Gila Kachra which gave Abhishek on you, both are your mind. See, my friends. But normally what happens? Goody things I am, badi I am not. Ataha mai api avasthitam prajnanam Brahma prajnanatva avisheshat. Pure conscious is non-specific. This is the important point. Non-specific. We don't have to become extraordinary, my friends. Spiritual life will remain ordinary. We are already carrying so much of burden on our head. I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am beautiful, I am awful. See? I am educated, I am uneducated, I am rich, I am poor, I am intelligent, I am dumb. In addition to all that burden, I am spiritual also. Hare Rama. Satyanas. Therefore, this point I told you. Na prushtah kasyachit bruyat na cha anyayena cha pruchhatah janan apihi medhavi jadavallokamachare. Lead your life like a dumb in this world. Don't become smart. Remain dumb. I tell you the importance of remaining dumb. It happened in South Africa. What is the reason I do not, but it happened. When I went to check in my luggage, so the person said, you have got only 10 kilos, your bag is 20 kilos. And also you have got something in your hand. I said, I don't know. No, yours is a half ticket, only 10 kilo around, not 20 kilo. My passport is I am a Buddha. So I became dumb. Now what do I do? Go to that officer. I went there. Why you come? I don't know. He told me to go there. Become dumb. I gave my ticket as well as passport. Oh, how it can be half? You are full grown up man. No. Give 20 kilo. So I came back. What happened? I don't know. He saw that. Okay, 10 plus 20, 30 kilo. If I start fighting with them, I will be in trouble. Janan api medhavi jadaval lokamachar. बेवकूफ बनो और पब्लिक को बेवकूफ बनाओ. That is spiritual life. See? Pretend that you are realized. No. मालूम ही नहीं कुछ. Therefore, our Mahamantra is what? क्या पता? I don't know. Each and everything is so subtle if you can work on it. There is one girl, 7 years or 8 years. Now she is very sleepy, doesn't want to go to school. Every day mummy has to wake her up 10 times, but she doesn't want to. Finally mummy becomes very angry. You have to go to school, you will be late. What she says, because she listens to this Mahamantra every day. She says, Mummy, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? All the anger of the mummy goes away. Don't become serious. Spiritual life is not becoming serious. Imagine, Brahman is serious. We all can never laugh. What? Brahman are you? We are here to celebrate life. Today is our Mayuri's birthday. We will celebrate. She has brought some sweets, I hope sufficient for all of them. Otherwise, I will show you from a distance. So, Prajnanam Brahma, Prajnanatva Avisheshan iti Aitareya Mahavakyuttita Jiva Brahma Aikya Jnana Siddhi Nirantaram Bhuyat. Therefore, Jiva Brahma is one, Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. To understand it simple way, husband is man. This is the Mahavakya. Jiva is Brahman. In place of Jiva, replace it husband. In place of Brahman, in place of man, make it Brahman. So, husband is man. Mahavakya. What a joy it is. But how do we know that we are realized? In spite of your wife, you are still happy. Come on, done. See, friends, don't make spiritual life a complicated affair. No, this was what, 30, 40, 40. Now 41. Atma Sannidhau Vidyamanattvena Jada Rupasyapi Dehendriyadehe Chetanatvena Bhasamanatvan Atma Chidrupa iti Chidatmanubhavasiddhi Samyak Bhuyat Atma Sannidhau Vidyamanattvena Jadatvam Jadarupasya api Dehandrihe. Although our body faculties are inert, but in association with the Atma Tattva, the reality, Chetanattvena Bhasamanatva, it appears as if they are live, they are sentient. See? Appear, Bhasamanatva, Atma Chidrupa iti. And therefore, the body and all the faculties, they borrow the light of consciousness from the pure consciousness and they become as if they are alive. See, friends. Take an example. This example comes in Vivek Chudamani. Our body is a bucket. I will not call it drum. Bucket is enough. Some places it is a drum also. Our body is a bucket. And in this bucket there is waters called the mind. Now the bucket is inert. Waters are also inert. Then the sun is throwing its light. There are two types of lights. One type of light is a common light by which the bucket, the water and everything around is illuminated. There is the second light. In that water, you will see the reflection of the sun in a form of a reflected disk of the sun. From that reflected disk of the sun, another light comes out. So, there are two reflected lights. One reflected light illuminates in general everything. Specific reflected light is illuminating others. Where the sunlight doesn't go, this reflected light can be focused and taken over there. If this is clear. Now look at me. You will be seeing two lights on me. Don't imagine that there is a circle behind me. See, one general light is you are seeing me completely. Wherever there is a tension on the skin or my face, anywhere, or any metal where the light can be reflected. So there is a dot. There are two lights. In general light you are seeing the face and specific light is the reflected light. Exactly the same way. The Dehendriya Mana Buddhi, these are inert. they are generally illuminated by the general light of consciousness, and in the intellect there is a reflection of the consciousness that is called as the Chidabhasa. And this Chidabhasa is responsible for creating an individuality, I versus you. This is mentioned here. And if the Chidabhasa cannot happen because the Prakriti or the matter has destroyed itself, then we call it is dead. Therefore, Atma Sannidho Vidyamanattvena Jadarupasya api in the Dehendriya Dehe Chetanatvena Bhasamanatvat. It appears as if the inert body, etc., are living. They are alive. And therefore, Atma Chidrupa iti. Therefore, in the light of the consciousness, even the inert things become enlivened. Therefore, this Atma is Chidatmanubhava Siddhi Samyak Bhuyat. This is how from the effect we can come to the cause. Now continuing further. Atma Sahitatvena Dukkhatmakasya Dehadehe Api Priyatamatvat Atma Paramananda Rupa iti Anandatmanubhava Siddhi Samyak Bhuyat. Atma Sahitatvena Dukkhatma Dehasya Api Priyatamatvat. Why we like ourselves so much? We love ourselves so much because Atma Sahitatvena, as long as the life is, then only we love ourselves. And therefore, Priyatamatvat Atma Paramananda Rupa iti. Now you can see this happened somewhere. I was also there. One old couple, very much known in that society for even in the old days, they used to take food in one plate and he used to feed her and she used to feed her. Something like 85, 80 not out. They will not eat without each other. Love. Not like today's love. Valentine and flower. You know why they give flower, Valentine? In Hindi it is called as a fool. They are fooling. So, it so happened that man died. One has to die. Then, this lady did not want to stay in that room, came to other room. According to their tradition, if the son is not there, then till the Panditji comes and all things are done, the lady is supposed to keep the head of that man, dead man, in her lap. She refused. So we told her, I said, Mama, we have to do like this. This is the tradition. Don't tell me anything. Not ready to listen. And went to other room. And after going there, no crying, no nothing. I am hungry. I want food. So everybody was surprised. What is this old lady? How she is behaving? I want food. So what can you do? Food was given. You didn't bring achar? That fellow is dead there. You want achar? See, friends. But when it is my body, how much we love. Therefore, Atma Sahitatvena, along with the self, only the body is dear to us. The moment the body is discarded by the self, it becomes a mess. And therefore, Atma is Paramananda, iti Atma Anandanubhava Siddhi Samyak Bhuyat. Therefore, friends, don't get carried away too much by emotions. Deshataha, kalataha, vastutaha, परिच्छेद रहितात अद्वितीयात्मानुभव सिद्धि सम्यक भूयात् Desha, Kala, Vastu, friend, these are the three things we have to clearly understand. See? Bijasyantarivangkuro jagadidam prangirvikalpam punaha Maya kalpita desha kala kalana vaichitra chitrikrutam Maya viva vijrumbhayatim pimaha yogi vayasvechaya. This is only the projection of the mind. So the definition of this according to scripture is, what is space? Space is the consciousness of expanse is space. What is the time? Time is the establishment of a sequence is time. Vastu is multiplicity is the Vastu. Now for one example we take. Whenever a sequence is established, time is born. Like we start a lecture at a particular time. Oh, it's still there. I don't know how long it will take. Time. So, event begins and ends. How long? 1 hour. So 1 hour time is born. Now we go to sleep, not here. When we go to sleep, thereafter no sequence, nothing happens. So when we wake up from the sleep, first thing we do is find out, oh, 4 hours I was sleeping. So event was going to sleep, second event coming out of the sleep. Whenever sequence is born, time is created. So when we are doing japa, sequence is born. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Sequence is born. Now try the other way around. Om Namah Shivaya. Second, Om Namah Shivaya is not yet born. Mind comes to a halt. Therefore, all of us unknowingly know meditation means what? Suspension of sequence formation. We sit down, quiet. Why? Movement is sequence. Japa is a sequence. Watching the breathing is a sequence. Therefore, sequence is always that of the finite. Infinite cannot have sequence. So what we have to practice? Take something which is infinite. Infinite is, sound is finite, Om Namah Shivaya, again Om Namah Shivaya, again Om Namah Shivaya. In between, silence. Silence is infinite. So, Om Namah Shivaya. Start listening to silence. Mind will dissolve in consciousness. Stop talking to yourself. Mind will revert back to consciousness. Any experience which creates a sequence creates Desha Kala Vastu. Desha is that which is not changing. Kala is that which is principle of change. So, 1 year is 365 days. How it is established? Earth moves around the sun in 365 days. So, 3 factors are involved. movement is happening in the space. Movement is that of the earth. So if there is no space or if there is no earth, how can you establish time? Therefore, time, space and object, they are mutually related to each other. Out of these three, stop one. For example, time. Or vastu, object. Don't try to experience something. No, just be. Without becoming anybody. Or the desha, the space. Make space as an object of your experience. What is space? Utter absence is space. So make absence as an object of your knowledge. Absence of what? Anything. Absence of sound. So silence. This is what is mentioned here. Paricheda rahita. When the time, space and object, they are no more the criteria of our experience, then advitiya atmanubhava siddhi samyak bhuyat. Then we come to this non-dual conscious blissful being that we are. See? Continuing further. Is the time over? Okay, you got some other program. Remaining will complete in tomorrow morning's session. Tomorrow you do meditation in your room and come here. Om Purna